Hi, I'm Reverend Dr. Victoria Jewel Hart, welcoming you to the Divine Strategist TV. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. The reason for this clip is a conversation between dear friends on something we kind of thought was everyone knew, which we all know we're all from different places and countries, and we had a gentleman come over and asked what we were talking about. So let me just share some information that I found very truthful and very helpful to my life and the lives of some people friends that I associate with. Every single morning we awake, as well as every sunset time, there's a thicker divine energy that emits on the planet. This is measurable energy. It's scientifically proven for the last 25 years. It's kind of been a hot topic. That when you awake in the morning, as you've heard the early bird getting the worm, that there's this divine, heavier, measurable energy that is all over during between like 5 and 8 in the morning in your area or your zone. This energy, do we know where it comes from? It's totally invisible, but yet as you arise in the morning, if you attune yourself with it, you can literally feel it. So if you kind of want to feel loved in the morning, or almost sometimes a hug in the morning, you could just kind of close your eyes and feel it, almost matching your thoughts that you want to hug this morning. It almost feels like it's hugging you. Or if you want to feel a little bit more love in your heart and ask for it to come into your heart, it actually follows your thoughts. So if you have looking for an answer, or you're looking for a path, or direction, or guidance, or you're looking for some type of intelligence, maybe you want to invent something, this force is alive, and it's, like I said, measurable. This force is always there, yet it's just a little thicker in the morning at sunrise around that time, as well as sunset. So what I have found to be true for me and others that I associate with, that is night when you say your prayers, we tell our children, or we have done it ourselves as children, and we say our prayers at night, and we go to sleep on those. And you wake up this morning with just some kind of idea you would never have thought of. That's that divine intelligence. That's that divine force. That's that divine power that can be directed upon your thoughts, upon your words. I know people that wake up and pray in the morning, and that works as well. Yet in my life, I found that this force for me, that when I go to bed and I pray, I give thanks for my day. No matter what type of day you have something to be thankful for. If it's just being awake, being alive, the people's path that you cross, people you've blessed, people that have blessed you, the trees that are around you, the sun rising. There's plenty of beautiful things to give thanks for. That also, at that time, to say what you want. Say what your desires. Gosh, I could use a little bit more money. Be specific. I could use $1,000 more. Can you guide me to the way that I can get this? And the easiest, fastest, quickest way for me, which may be different than someone else. As well as in the morning when you arise, you might have a fantastic idea. Your job is to take action and to follow it. That is your job. You let the divine intelligence guide you. I'm not trying to be religious here, because my second master's is in science. So you could call it energy. You could call it a force. You could call it a power. Whatever is good for you. We were born with the tools for us to get through this life and to get it through it abundantly. Yet it needs to know which direction to go. It knows you quite well, but yet it follows the pattern of the spoken word as well as your thoughts that can really guide it and tell it. It wants to please you, wants to give you your heart's desires. Yet you got to tell it what you really want. A lot of times our words will say what we want, but our feelings may want something else. So they have to match up. When you always hear about the mental equivalent, that's it. The mind has to match up with the heart. And I know this for sure, as said by other people. So I'm just sharing the information. I believe that the pastors out here are really to watch out for the soul and guide us to our divine purpose. But when we don't know, just ask. We are all born with that innate gift, power, strength, joy, love, and beauty that will guide us to our highest desires. But it has to be your desires of your heart, not just your mind. as they sometimes call the ego. And like I said, scientists have proven it. So I look forward to any feedback. I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to call this, I think this is kind of my easiest when it comes to information as a strategist that can get you whatever you're looking for and let you know you have that power easy and effortlessly available to you, and give you the times to accelerate that if you want it sooner, is in the evenings at sunset as well as in the mornings at sunrise. Thank you so much for tuning in.